Hi, I'm Ketan Parekh. I'm the head of financial services for version 1. If we look at the advancements in technology around cloud, scalable architectures, and the need really for customers to transform their experience that they provide to their users, I think that's the real core of transformation for banking within the core transformation, is the expectations of individuals like us, the ability to seamlessly interact with our bank, whether that is through mobile channels, an omni-channel experience, being able to have multiple services being applicable to us through that medium, whether that is lending, whether that's in deposits, whether that's looking at cryptocurrency investing. We're seeing this embedded finance and the ability to have multiple products and the ease of which one can use those as being really key to the expectation. And when you add in hyper-personalization to that, it becomes really obvious that organizations, banks really need to change, especially heritage banks, to change to embrace the ability to provide those new services, those new interactions, and those new experiences for their customers to make sure that they're able to keep those customers of that bank and continue that level of loyalty that they've enjoyed in previous years. So core transformation, it's been around as a challenge in the industry for quite some time. It is an incredibly complex thing to do, as we know, to change the core of the organization, to change the core banking infrastructure. Now, there are challenges not only with the complexity, the integrations, cultural side as well, but a number of the things that it is just a very difficult enterprise that can't be undertaken lightly. So whether that is a case of taking the traditional architectures that organizations have done and upgrading those or moving those into a cloud version, and there are many fantastic core platforms out there, or if it's a case of looking at brand new platforms and rebuilding alongside. The challenge ultimately that every organization faces is to enable a seamless movement to a new core, or to be able to do that with minimal disruption to the user base. The bank cannot stop running. It is an imperative to make sure that in any undertaking and any large program, such as a core banking transformation, that risk is reduced. And that's probably the most important thing that we look at when working with our clients, is how do we make sure that we minimize disruption, we minimize risk, and we take the most effective path to transformation and look at the steps that we are required to do to enable that. I think the thing that really excites me at the moment in this area is the ability to really change the level of experience that we have. We've already seen in recent years the level of experience that you can now have with some of the challenger banks, as they were called, but some of the new entrants into the market, the experience all the way from onboarding through to your day-to-day banking experience and the analytics you get is vastly improved. Now, I'm really excited by when you look at the advent of AI and how we bring in AI into those experiences. How do we improve customer and financial literacy? How do we improve the decision-making process? How do we improve the overall experience for banking for users and making that absolutely seamless and without any friction points? I think it's an incredibly exciting time to come. Yeah, I think the key theme will really continue with what we've seen so far over the last few years. So we've seen new core banking providers come out into the market across the UK, in EMEA, in the Middle East, in APAC. And what we're seeing is, and I think it will continue, cloud-ready, scalable entrants that are providing cloud core banking platforms that are providing rich experiences, that are open banking compliant, and have the ability to provide additional features being rolled out at a much faster pace to enable that integration between new products, new experiences, and the ability for that core platform to really take advantage and accelerate what a particular bank is trying to achieve. I think we'll see more and more of that, and we'll see more adoption widespread across the banking community globally with new core banking and cloud native platforms.